Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Joseph Novichkov, Senior Trading Manager with GDM. Today's outlook, firstly let's start with the Asian session. And of course the markets over there were mostly lower on Friday on lower oil prices, as of course caution ahead of the all-important US June non-farm payroll data will of course have a very heavy impact. In Japan, the Nikkei 225 index was down 1.1% after opening up above 0.7%. In the Chinese mainland markets, of course, they were also mixed, with the Shanghai composite index down about 0.7%, and the other big Shenzhen composite was flat due on the day. In Hong Kong, the HANG Seng was down 1%. US June non-farm payrolls are due later in the day, and of course investors will be watching for signs what may be a disappointing headline for May figures of 38,000. That was anomaly. And of course Friday's data is expected to show a rebound of 175,000 non-farm payrolls, a number that will likely influence the Federal Reserve's easing of the rest of the year. Despite expectations of a strong payroll figures, which of course would likely strengthen the dollar, funds and fund managers continue to favor safe havens such as the yen on widespread market jitters in the wake of the UK vote on the exit of the European Union. Also tracking the Japanese yen at the moment, it traded at 100.43 against the dollar on Friday, compared with of course the levels near 103 a week ago. Meanwhile, the British pound traded at 1.2945 after dropping to a 31-year low of 1.2796 on Wednesday on the uncertainty surrounding the Brexit vote. European stocks, as we are at it, are expected to open slightly lower on Friday as markets paused ahead of US non-farm payroll data on Friday. That, of course, will give a clear indication on the state of the US economy. The dollar edged slightly lower against most of its major currencies throughout the Asian session on Friday, but of course remained on track for a weekly gain, as of course the long-awaited US non-farm payrolls data is due later in the day, where of course the labor market, we will see whether it's stronger than previous surveys indicated. The euro edged up 0.1% to 1.1071 against the dollar, and of course tracking gold, which is on another hand edged down on Friday as investors turn cautious ahead of the US data later in the day, of course, because of the precious metal remaining on the course of a 6 consecutive weekly gains. We're still going to track that price. Gold was trading down 0.1% at 1358.36 an ounce in late Asia. Bullion is up over 1% so far for this week, as of course we're also tracking the SPDR Gold Trust, the largest gold-backed exchange-traded fund, which said its holdings fell about 42.42% from 982 tons on Wednesday. Oil prices also tracking the price. On Friday it fell, bouncing off the 3-month lows that it hit previous session when prices fell about 5% on the news that US weekly crude draw missed some forecasts. US crude was up about 43 cents or about 9.95% at 45.57 a barrel, as compared to a commercial crude stockpiles which fell about 2.22 million barrels, according to the Energy Information Administration. This was a lower withdrawal rate than many traders had expected, and the result in late on Thursday sell-off as traders feared that the oil glut would remain bigger than anticipated. And of course, the long-awaited, the most important news for today, US unemployment rate and non-farm payroll data coming out 12:30 later in the day. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.